how Best of Omaha is shining a spotlight on standout businesses.
Then, see how the Nebraska Humane Society is working to boost adoption numbers.
Later, how changes to SNAP benefits could impact thousands of Nebraskan families.
All this and more on the Omaha News.
Good afternoon. I'm Isaac Nielsen.
And I'm Mayor Pritchard. California plans to revoke about 17,000 commercial driver licenses after discovering some were issued to immigrants whose legal status in the U.S. had expired. The move comes after criticism from the federal government over states granting licenses to people in the country illegally. Officials say the review was launched after safety concerns were raised following a deadly crash in Florida involving a driver not authorized to be in the U.S.
The U.S. Mint has officially stopped making pennies, ending more than 230 years of the 1-cent coin. Officials say each penny cost nearly 4 cents to produce, and ending production will save taxpayers about $56 million a year. The last pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint and will be auctioned off. Existing coins will still be accepted as legal tender. The red carpet was rolled out last week as Omaha Magazine hosted its annual Best of Omaha Soiree, a celebration bringing together some of the city's favorite local businesses, entertainers, and food vendors with the community who voted for them. Take a look at why this event is so important for the Omaha community. A night of lights, music, and local flavor, the Best of Omaha Soiree brought the city's favorites together in a big way. Hosted by Omaha Magazine, the annual celebration shines a spotlight on businesses and artists voted the best by the Omaha community. From Parfait's high-energy set to goodies from Pettit's Pastries, Alpine Inn, and several other favorites, the night served up a little bit of everything. And for Omaha Magazine staff, led by CEO Bill Sitzman, it's the payoff of months of effort.
This is kind of the culmination of that, where they actually get to meet these people in person, and vice versa. For our vendors, this is an opportunity where they get to meet the community that voted them Best of Omaha.
While the annual soiree is always a chance for the Best of Omaha to mingle and network with one another, it's also a chance for businesses like Reese's Bakery and groups like the band Parfait to show what they've got to the who's who of Omaha. For the performers, it's a moment to celebrate being part of something bigger than themselves.
It's good to be included, you know. It's good to be included in what people consider to be some of the best of Omaha. And if people are considering us to be some of the best of Omaha, then, you know, we're out here working to make sure that we stay, we stay the best.
That's what the event is all about, connecting local talent with the people who make Omaha's scene thrive.
Well, we want the members of the Best of Omaha to be at our event, and we want the community who voted for the people that are Best of Omaha to get to experience them firsthand. And it's not very often where you can bring all these winners into one place.
The Best of Omaha Soiree is held each year to honor local favorites across several categories, from restaurants to retail to entertainment, all chosen by Omaha voters. Anyone can vote through a verified online ballot system managed by Omaha Magazine.
Animal shelters nationwide are facing crowding and rising costs. Here in Omaha, the Nebraska Humane Society is getting creative, turning mini golf into a mission to save more pets. Reporter Mary Mitzoff shows us how.
The Nebraska Humane Society teamed up with Prehistoric Putt to turn a night of mini golf into a lifeline for local pets in need. Operations Manager at Prehistoric Putt, Kathy Centimore, says partnering with the Humane Society was an easy decision.
We have so much respect for the Humane Society and all they do. You know, every hand in supporting makes a difference, and we wanted to make that difference.
Every swing tonight has a purpose. For each round played here tonight at Prehistoric Putt, part of that score goes to helping support local pets in need. Animal intakes are trending higher nationwide, leaving many shelters at or near capacity. Here in Omaha, the Nebraska Humane Society says it's caring for roughly 500 animals a day, operating close to full.
We're currently facing a capacity crisis. A lot of us are sitting at near 100% for our kennel capacity, and we have to find creative ways to get animals into homes or to keep animals in their established homes.
And those creative efforts paid off. Thanks to the fundraiser, a dog named Data found his forever home.
Yeah, we actually had an adoption here at Prehistoric Putt. So not just a fundraiser, but we found someone an awesome home. And Data's going to live an awesome life. He's a really happy-go-lucky dog, and the family fell in love with him immediately. And now they have a story for the rest of their life. How'd you meet your dog? I went to play putt-putt. That's really cool.
The Humane Society says events like this help pets find homes and keep the shelter ready for the next animal in need. For the Omaha News, I'm Mary Mitzloff.
The Nebraska Humane Society says you can help by adopting, fostering, volunteering, or even organizing small fundraisers. Every effort makes a difference.
Boston got a surprise visitor this week, a small alligator spotted along the Charles River. The critter, about a foot long, startled onlookers and became an instant social media sensation. But wildlife officials say the alligator has now been safely captured and is awaiting a permanent home, ending its brief adventure in the city.
A foot-long gator wandering along the Charles River. I guess even reptiles love a city stroll. Glad to hear it's headed for a safe and permanent home.
And nobody got a surprise bite. After the break, see how a simple blue bench sparked a friendship, a following, and a viral sensation.
Then is making residents feel right at home.
Create, perform, communicate. College of Communication, Fine Arts, and Media.
The University of Nebraska at Omaha's bookstore is home to more than books. The UNO bookstore accommodates all students' needs with phone and laptop repairs at the iFix UNO station or free residence hall delivery. The bookstore, located in the Milevale Student Center, is full of Maverick merchandise. Find sweatshirts for chilly Nebraska days or cozy UNO mugs for every coffee fix. Shop anytime at unobookstore.com.
3,000 student athletes from 9 institutions, competing in 19 sports for national prominence, striving for excellence in academics and athletics, seeking to become champions. Nearly 100,000 students and more than 800,000 alumni celebrate Summit League student athletes and their rise to reach the summit. The Summit League, where tomorrow's leaders strive to reach the summit today.
As the holidays approach, life inside nursing homes can often feel bittersweet. But at Omaha Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, staff are going beyond basic care to keep residents' spirits alive, and even a furry friend is part of the effort. Paxton DeVault has the story.
At Omaha Nursing and Rehabilitation, the halls are filled with more than just care. They're filled with life, laughter, and love. And every staff member goes above and beyond to make every resident feel at home. Speech-language pathologist Sydney Gutzman says the sense of home starts with connection and compassion.
A lot of our staff are here 5 days a week, so having that family feeling is probably the biggest thing.
That sense of family is especially important during the holidays.
I'd say the holidays are probably like our biggest time where we feel like that's when I'm making the biggest impact on their quality of life.
From doing arts and crafts to bringing in a longtime friend for a visit, it's about helping residents rediscover purpose and the joy in their everyday lives. For many residents, moving into a nursing home can feel like a big change. But here at Omaha Nursing and Rehabilitation, it's not just about living out your final days. It's about finding a new purpose, friendships, and a sense of home. Occupational therapist Stacy Slater is one of the people helping residents find that purpose.
When you get to know people's stories and who they're more than just an older person in a nursing home.
And she brings a little extra energy to the job with Bird, her loyal sidekick. Bird helps motivate residents to get out of bed, stay active, and share a laugh.
We try to find who they are and who they were and what's important to them, and that's why I feel animals are so important.
Every act of kindness at Omaha Nursing and Rehabilitation helps residents live freely and happily, proving that home isn't defined by where you are, but by the people and pets who make you feel loved. For the Omaha News, I'm Paxton Duvall.
Whether it's a visit from Bird or a spontaneous field trip, Omaha nursing staff continue finding ways to brighten their residents' days one moment at a time. President Trump has signed a bill reopening the federal government after a record 43-day shutdown. The measure passed the House and Senate earlier this week along party lines. The shutdown left federal workers without paychecks, caused backups at airports, and strained food banks across the country. The White House says the deal is a temporary fix as lawmakers look to prevent another shutdown next year.
But even with things back up and running in Washington, the effects are still being felt here at home. Mo Alibadi explains how the pause in SNAP benefits is creating challenges for Omaha businesses and families.
The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, helps thousands of Nebraskans buy groceries each month. But with the program paused during the government shutdown, those dollars have stopped circulating through local businesses. At Greenland Market, owner Abdul Hasib Ahadi says,
"The sales is pretty down right now. Like overall this month, since they shut down, we noticed that we have less customer than before."
Ahadi says many of his customers are stretching what's left of their benefits.
If they have some benefit, they try to keep it, for later.
Shelves are still stocked, but owners say sales are slowing. Every day without SNAP means less traffic, tighter budgets, and more uncertainty on how long they can last.
The slowdown isn't just hurting businesses. On UNO's campus, Dash Assistant Director Madeline St. Clair says more students are turning to food assistance during the SNAP pause.
For every one meal that is provided by a food pantry, 9 meals can be provided by SNAP.
St. Clair says hunger is rising across the community, and that's part of the same economic chain affecting local stores.
Hunger levels in general have increased across the population, but now we're seeing it much more and at a higher need and more urgent need because of SNAP benefits being paused.
Back at Greenland Market, Ahadi says small businesses like his can't absorb that loss for long.
The government shutdown is over, but SNAP benefits in Nebraska remain reduced. Households got about 65% of their usual payments, and DHHS says it's working with the USDA to secure the rest. Back to you guys at the studio.
Smo, hopefully relief comes soon for the folks depending on those benefits.
Actually, I'm just hearing we might have some good news on that front, at least for one Omaha man. We have some developing information on this topic from an anonymous source. A man says he received an alert from Nebraska.gov yesterday night notifying him that his SNAP benefits were finally deposited into his account. He says it's a welcome relief after going without for nearly a month. State officials say they're continuing to process delayed payments and expect all eligible recipients to receive their benefits soon. Those still waiting should see their accounts updated as processing continues.
Airlines are optimistic they'll soon return to normal schedules after the federal shutdown forced flight cuts at 40 major airports. The FAA says those reductions will be capped at 6%, down from an expected 10%. The cuts come as many air traffic controllers missed work while going without pay, worsening an already tight staffing situation. With the holidays fast approaching, airlines are hoping to stabilize operations before one of the busiest travel periods of the year.
After the break, how UNO's Service Learning Academy is turning education into action.
Then, how esports are changing the game for generations to come.
There seems to be like this gathering right here of really great minds and really great ideas.
I think it's a great moment, to teach a UNO student.
Being here, I get like a jump start on my journalism career.
I found a lot of people that are interested in like the same things as me.
Sort of a lifetime changing career for me and the best way it could happen.
I never thought I'd be standing in the clouds looking down on the ancient ruins of the Incan Empire. I never thought I'd live among the street artists in Valparaiso. I never thought I'd make friends that would last a lifetime.
Adventure's out there, and as Mavericks, it's up to us to find it.
Stop thinking, start doing. Visit educationabroad.unomaha.edu.
The 13th Floor magazine is a student-run campus literary journal that features poetry, creative nonfiction, fiction, microfiction, screenplay, and visual art from UNO students, alumni, faculty, and staff. It is produced by the students in the Writers' Workshop Literary Magazine course. New issues of the magazine are published every spring with a public launch party to celebrate its release.
Welcome to the Maverick Minute, an inside look into life at the University of Nebraska at Omaha. From student success stories and Maverick athletes to campus events and community highlights, we're celebrating what makes UNO the place to be. Good afternoon, I'm Peyton Yoakum. As temperatures drop, community needs rise, and UNO is stepping up. The university's Service Learning Academy is turning classroom lessons into community impact. I show you how students are gaining real-world experience while providing essential support to local families. The Service Learning Academy at UNO connects students, faculty, and community partners through hands-on projects that blend classroom learning with real-world service. Each semester, the program helps organize initiatives ranging from food and clothing drives to long-term partnerships with local nonprofits. Associate Director of the Service Learning Academy, Rosie Higgs, says many projects start small but often grow into something much bigger.
So we have projects like that going all the time. They're often a part of a larger project where a service learning class might be working on a larger project with a nonprofit.
Rosie says the goal is to connect classroom theory with real-world experience. Through service learning, UNO students are learning lessons that go beyond just the classroom. It's about leadership, collaboration, and giving back. Graduate Assistant Carrie Velez helps coordinate many of these service learning projects from start to finish.
A lot of us, there are 10 GAs for the Service Learning Academy, and all of us have different projects that get assigned to us throughout the semester. You start at the beginning of the semester, it goes through the whole class, and you stay with the project all the way to the end of the semester.
From classrooms to communities, UNO Service Learning Academy continues to build connections that make a difference one project at a time. It's inspiring to see our campus turning classroom lessons into real-world action. These service learning projects not only support local nonprofits, they give students skills and experiences that will last beyond graduation. This week, from November 10th to November 15th, the UNO Staff Advisory Council will host Staff Appreciation Week. Throughout the week, staff around campus can enjoy special events and opportunities, from coffee socials and lunch gatherings to wellness activities and local business discounts. This week is designed to honor our professors' hard work and dedication. The Maverick men's basketball team will play their first home game at Baxter Arena on November 15th at 7 p.m. against Southern Utah. Students get in free with their Mav cards, and the first 1,000 fans will receive a replica ring like the ones the players got for their March Madness appearance earlier this year. On Tuesday, November 19th, the UNO Art Gallery will host a compassion meditation session, a relaxed, free 45-minute class designed to help participants clear their minds and reduce stress through guided imagery and focused breathing. Whether you're a student needing a quick reset or a member of the public looking for a peaceful pause, this session offers a gentle way to rejuvenate both mind and body in a creative, inclusive campus setting. That's all for this semester's Maverick Minute. We'll see you back here next semester with more stories. Until then, keep making every minute a Maverick Minute. Go Mavs!
You are a Maverick. You stand ready to change the world. You are an innovator with bold ideas and a vision for the future. You are determined to turn your dreams into reality. You are a leader, committed to making a difference. Your passion for finding solutions transforms research into real-world impact. You are unique, and your voice matters. Your individuality breathes life into the community you're shaping. You are driven, always striving for excellence. Your passion, your hustle, it's not just about today. It's about opening doors to tomorrow. Every skill you sharpen, every connection you make is building the foundation for your future success. With Omaha as your campus, you're at the center of it all. Here at UNO, the possibilities are as endless as your potential. You dare to dream, to innovate, to lead, to shape a brighter future. You are a Maverick.
Breaking news this morning, traffic is backed up for miles.
In the noise of every day, tune into peace. Stay classical, Omaha.
Esports is growing across Omaha, and it's not just about who's playing. Students and professionals are running streams, building brands, and proving competitive gaming is more accessible than ever. Reporter Wyatt Lair has the story.
Esports is taking off across the metro, and at Bellevue University, that passion and investment is on display. What started as a small, student-led team is now a full-fledged collegiate program, attracting players from across the country. For former player and now assistant coach Nick McCormick, that growth represents just how far the program has come and how accessible competitive gaming can be.
I mean, one thing that's really nice about esports, or just, you know, even if it's not just like a professional team, but it's just like a club, you just need a computer, right? You don't need a football field, you don't need a track, you don't need baseball or anything, just a computer.
From a few basic machines to a cutting-edge gaming arena, Bellevue's program now includes high-end PCs and competition rooms for Overwatch 2 and Super Smash Bros. Melee.
At Bellevue University, students are practicing and playing in this space. Head coach David Castillo-Farron says it's about more than gaming, helping build real-world skills and creating career opportunities.
But now going out to the community and kind of partnering with middle schoolers and high schoolers, and we're trying to do that in order to really push esports and really highlight to not only parents but students that there's more than just competing in esports.
Bellevue's outreach is helping younger students and their parents see that esports can lead to opportunities in communication, technology, and business. For the Omaha News, I'm Wyatt Lair.
Bellevue University hopes its outreach will inspire the next generation of gamers to look beyond the screen and keyboard. It's a step toward helping students turn their passion for gaming into future careers.
Artificial intelligence is playing a bigger role in everyday life with new rules to ensure it's safe. Now, a pair of state attorneys general are teaming up with major tech companies to form an AI task force. The group plans to create basic safeguards, especially to protect children, and to track new risks as the technology develops. There's currently no federal law regulating AI, and officials say this effort is a first step towards keeping the technology safe for users.
Omaha got quite a show Tuesday and Wednesday night as the northern lights lit up the sky earlier than expected. The geomagnetic storm created stunning displays not just here, but across much of the country. While the storm is starting to calm down, there is still a small chance of seeing more aurora activity tonight. Those living farther north have the best shot, but the viewing zone still stretches into part of Nebraska. Before we wrap up tonight, there's one more matchup you won't want to miss. It's Capstone's Anchorman taking on Video Studio Productions Cinemaniacs in the first ever JMC League Production Bowl. Join us tonight right after the newscast at Caniglia Field. Anchormen are wearing black, Anchormen are wearing red, check that. Cinemaniacs are wearing black. We've got an incredible trophy set to be given out. Look at that thing in all its glory. They call that the Creator Cup. And they're going to be fighting for it. We got Ivan Tovar out there. He's going to be some sort of wide receiver, perhaps. We got Ella Alberts. She seems like a quarterback to me, maybe not. And we even have Keith Veros over there in the corner. A lot of talent over there in the video studio class. Not sure about Capstone, but you know.
Well, Isaac, could you quickly confirm a rumor for me that you might be Capstone's QB1?
I think it's more of a democracy. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I think Capstone's looking pretty confident, I guess. I don't know if I can say the same as a Capstone student, but I'm just doing whatever I can to help.
Can you
the
give
team.
us a possible final score prediction?
Do you want the real one, or do you want what I hope will happen?
Give us both.
It's going to be Capstone 42-21.
I appreciate that. I love that you have an enthusiasm for Capstone.
Actually, the difference maker is going to be we've got some play calling that's going to happen. We're locked in. We're ready to go. You can see there. That's kind of what we're working with. You know, we got some routes. We got.
Do you have a name for this play?
We call this the Omaha Special. So we're going to see.
I like that. That's very fitting for the hometown.
What we can do. But that's going to be it for the Omaha News this season.
To stay in the loop, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at unomahathenews.com, or find our website for even more news and stories at unomahathenews.com.
From all of us here at UNO Television, thank you for following along with us. We will see you on the field and back here next semester.